I may have slated Pleasure Beach a lot back in 2022 for reasons such as not opening Valhalla and not telling anybody, and just not interacting with people on social media, and especially for that tweet. But it seems that the park are really trying to make amends at the moment, ready for the start of the 2023 season in March! What the? With that aside, on a serious note, things are looking really good for 2023, which as a massive fan of the Pleasure Beach makes me really happy. So I thought, why not make a little close season update to update you with all the latest that the park has in store for the 2023 season. First of all though, I've just realised for about the 69th time in the last 6 months I've forgot to put the logo on the monitor. And since I referred to Pleasure Beach's social media in the introduction to this video, I thought, why not start off with that topic? Ever since pretty much the park closed on the 27th of November, the social media has had a massive glow up. Like, they must have made changes in that team or something. There's been tons of closed season updates being posted from the workshops of the park and whatnot, and they've just been interacting with fans so much. That used to be a thing back in 2021 and beforehand, but obviously changes were made for 2022 and it just all went out the window. But it's really nice to see that they've been interacting so much with the fans over the past month, and it's clear that the fans have really appreciated it. And we need to keep supporting this so that they keep informing us about stuff, rather than just posting about the bloody pantomime in June. Like, sorry Amanda, but I don't give a Speaking of Amanda Thompson, who seems to have gone into hibernation over close season because all I saw was hot ice spam throughout the entirety of 2022, and there's been none of that lately. However, she revealed in quite a weird way to us that Pleasure Beach is going to be getting, it seems, a new gift shop for this year, in addition to the Kiss Me Quick shop, Icon shop, Alice shop, etc., which it is believed will be held in the ticket centre, which is currently used for Easy Pass, Speedy Pass and whatnot, help information, buying tickets on the door. So I assume all of that will be moved to the little help desk towards the front of the casino building, which is going to be interesting because that desk is not big at all. I'm all for this new shop because I think Pleasure Beach's merchandise is a real strong point of the park. You can probably see this big one jumper I'm wearing right now. So it makes sense to just leverage that even more and expand on it if it's been so successful. I mean, they seem to make a ton of money from merch, so why not make room to release even more merch and make tons more money? This is especially true since you won't even need to go into the park to buy merch anymore, so it's just going to be so much more convenient, and I can't wait to see what it has to offer and for it to hopefully be a massive success. I've got to say, I didn't see any work related to the proposed new shop yesterday when I actually went on a perimeter walk for my 21st birthday. What I did see on the other hand was the progress so far on the retrack of the big one. As of recording, the old track near Infusion has now been removed, the scaffolding up. Personally, I don't think that section of big one needs retracking based off how it was riding last season, because it felt smooth enough to me anyway, although most enthusiasts would tell you different because they're absolute wimps, I swear to God. But I'm not an engineering expert. It may be that the structural integrity of that section isn't too great, and it may be as well that, you know, they already have a deal with Tazuka who are doing this retrack, so they have to do a bit every year, but like it must be costing a fortune, which I'm not a fan of. I've actually got a piece of big one right here. Oh my God, that is heavy. Whoops. Not only that, many of you who've watched the channel for a while will also know that I have a piece of Valhalla, another ride that, as I mentioned before, is also going under a refurbishment and was due to open in 2022 but got delayed.
Get it off out the way and get the bloody thing open!
I don't have permission to show you the photo of this, but it has been confirmed by a member of Blackpool Pleasure Beach staff that the construction fences surrounding the ride, which you can see on my screen right now, have now been taken down, meaning the full entrance of the ride is visible, and raising questions on whether it will be ready for when the park reopens on the 18th of March. Personally, I'd rather see the ride open in, say, April or May time. I think the Easter Saturday late night riding would be an ideal time to open it because it's when a lot of people are able to visit Pleasure Beach, but hey ho, at least we're going to be getting it open sooner or later, it seems. 2023 is also set to be a special year for the park's oldest wooden roller coaster, the Big Dipper, as it turns 100 years old. And as Pleasure Beach fans had all hoped they would, Pleasure Beach did post something highlighting that something special is going to be happening with the ride this year to celebrate that. This caused enthusiasts who clearly aren't fans of Pleasure Beach and know nothing about the fact that its coasters are listed to start speculating that it's going to be getting, I don't even want to say it, RMC'd. Now, I'm not going to go on a massive rant about this because one of my New Year's resolutions is to do less rants on this channel this year. But yeah, clearly people aren't a fan of rough rides. I mean, each to their own, but what's wrong with a bit of a rough ride now and again? It's more realistic to speculate, and I know Pleasure Beach fans, you'll probably agree with me on this, that obviously the ride is receiving some TLC already with a retrack near the Big Blue. However, I think we can also expect possibly some painting up of stuff, painting the trains, possibly even some new trains that are a bit lighter to help smoothen out the ride a bit and prolong its lifespan by, you know, reducing the stress on the track, and possibly keep Big Dipper open till midnight, because why not? It's a brilliant night ride and I'd love to lap it for a couple of hours after park close. On the other hand, a ride you're probably not going to be lapping this year, unless you're rich, is Enzo, the new addition to Icon for last season. Of course, I'm on about the spinning seats on the back row. It was speculated last season that Enzo may only be a one-year addition to the park. However, it was confirmed on social media today in a video which showed some engineers working on the car that it is going to be returning for this year. It's safe to say that it caused a lot of controversy last year due to its high price tag of £15 for a regular ticket and £25 for a VIP ticket. There's been no confirmation of whether the price will be lowered this season for it or not. However, it did prove to be a financial success, so you do need to take that into account. Personally though, I would like to see it lowered because I don't think it's a justifiable price, having experienced it myself. And despite what I just said, on quieter days there were times when there were not many people going on it. So at least for the quieter days, I think a lower price tag is essential. Don't get me wrong though, it may well be that you think Enzo is worth it, and if you're considering giving it a go, do not miss the video on the right side of your screen in which I give my in-depth review after having experienced it for the first time. Also, do not forget to click the icon in the centre of your screen to subscribe to ThrillNet, and I'll see you soon in another video.